హాయ్ మాస్టర్స్, అందరికీ నమస్తే అండి. ఈ పత్రిజీ మెడిటేషన్ ఛానల్ కి అందరికీ స్వాగతం, సుస్వాగతం మాస్టర్స్. ముందుగా మనందరి గురువు గారైన బ్రహ్మర్షి పితామహ పత్రిజీ సార్కి, అమ్మ స్వర్ణమాల పత్రిజీ మేడం గారికి అనంతకోట ఆత్మ ప్రణామాలండి. అలాగే పద్మా మేడం గారికి, అపర్ణ గారికి, మాలా మేడం గారికి, ఇక్కడున్న ప్రతి ఒక్క ఆత్మస్వరూపులకి, అలాగే లైవ్ లో వీక్షిస్తున్న మాస్టర్స్ కి, వీక్షించబోయే మాస్టర్స్ కి అందరికీ కూడా నా యొక్క ఆత్మాభివందనాలండి. ఈ పత్రిజీ మెడిటేషన్ ఛానల్ వారి ఆధ్వర్యంలో ఎప్పటికప్పుడు గొప్ప విజ్ఞానవంతమైన కార్యక్రమాలతో మన ముందుకు వస్తున్నారు ఫ్రెండ్స్. అలాగే ఇప్పుడు కూడా ఒక విజ్ఞానవంతమైన కార్యక్రమంతో పద్మా మేడం మన ముందుకు వచ్చారండి. అది పత్రి సార్ దివ్య సందేశం మేరకు జరుగుతుంది మాస్టర్స్. అది సత్యమేవ జయతే, హింస చోడో హంస పకడో. ఈ కార్యక్రమం 24 గంటల అఖండ ధ్యానం అండి. ఇది ఆగస్టు 15 సాయంత్రం 7 గంటల నుండి ఆగస్టు 16 సాయంత్రం 7 గంటల వరకు 24 గంటల అఖండ ధ్యానం మాస్టర్స్. ఈ అఖండ ధ్యానం 48 దేశాల నుండి 3000 మంది మాస్టర్స్ వాళ్ళ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతుంది ఫ్రెండ్స్. ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ కూడా ఈ ధ్యానంలో పాల్గొని ఆ యొక్క జ్ఞానాన్ని అందుకోవాల్సిందిగా కోరుకుంటున్నామండి. అలాగే ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి సంబంధించి డైలీ సెషన్స్ జరుగుతున్నాయండి. అవి మధ్యాహ్నం 3 గంటల నుండి 4 గంటల వరకు సీనియర్ పిరమిడ్ మాస్టర్ల చేత సత్సంగాలు, అలాగే సాయంత్రం 6 గంటల నుండి 7 గంటల వరకు యువత చేత సత్సంగాలు జరుగుతున్నాయండి. ఈ ప్రతి ఒక్కరు ఈ సత్సంగాల్లో కూడా పాల్గొని ఆ మాస్టర్స్ అందించే జ్ఞానాన్ని కూడా అందుకోవాల్సిందిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాం ఫ్రెండ్స్. అలాగే ఈ రోజు దీనిలో భాగంగా మనతో వారి జ్ఞానాన్ని పంచుకోవటానికి మాలా మేడం సౌత్ ఆఫ్రికా నుండి సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారండి. ఈ మేడం ద్వారా ఈ రోజు ఈ జ్ఞానాన్ని అందుకుందాం మాస్టర్స్. ఓకే అండి, మాలా మేడం ఇన్వైట్ చేసుకుందాం. మేడం, మాలా మేడం, మీకు ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి స్వాగతం మేడం. ఓవర్ టు యు అండి, అపర్ణ మేడం.
Thank you, Pavani ma'am.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం.
Good afternoon, masters, from all the masters in India and around the globe. We would like to invite you all and welcome you all to this lovely Patriji meditation channel. And today, as you know, we all are part of this mission, Satyameva jayathe, himsa chodo hamsa pakdo, which is going to commence on August 15th, starting at 7 p.m. and will be concluding on 16th August, 7 p.m. It's a 24-hour Akhanda Dhyanam, which will be done under the observation of 3,000 speakers, and it will be joined by meditators from across the globe, that is across 48 countries. So every day we are inviting a master from across the world and in India, and we would like to share and hear their wisdom about the topic given to us by our Brahmarishi Pitama Patriji. Satyameva jayate himsa chodo, that is the topic given to us. And today we have with us Master from South Africa, Master Malti Ramsaran ma'am. Ma'am, welcome to you on Patriji Meditation channel. So we, along with her, she will lead us into meditation for 15 minutes, and then we all will share the wisdom shared and hear the wisdom shared by her. But before we go for that, I would like to say a few words about Mala ma'am. Mala ma'am is a doctor, is a holistic healer, she says, and believes in the wellness which starts from within. Now, she loves singing, she meditates, and she believes in meditation is the cure for everything. And she loves spreading this message of Anapanasati meditation across wherever she is. And spreading meditation is her motto, her goal of life right now. She is with us on Patriji Meditation channel, and she runs a session along with us and guiding each and every master towards peace and tranquility. Thank you, Mala ma'am, for being with us today on this platform. Over to you, and welcome to you again.
Namaskaram, masters, and my humble pranams to Patriji, to Grandmaster Padma Amma, and to all the masters that are on the platform today. Thank you so much for having me here today. So let us now get into meditation and just sit in a comfortable position. You can remove your spectacles. And cross your legs, clasp your fingers, and close your eyes. Gently relax your body. Smile. And just bring all your attention to your breath. In breath and out breath. And let us invite and welcome Brahmarishi Pitamaha Patriji, all the Ascended Masters, the Galactic Federation, the Pyramid Masters, Crystal Energies, Grandmasters, Mother Earth Energies, Panchmahabhuta Energy, the Elemental Kingdoms, Buddha Energies, Higher Self, and let us connect to prevent. Just follow your natural, cool, tranquil, soft breath. Just enjoy it. Slowly getting back, masters. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly releasing your hands, placing it in your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly releasing your hands and having a beautiful smile on your face. And let's just give claps for this wonderful, wonderful meditation. And thanks to Brahma Rishi, Pitamaha, Patriji, all the ascended masters, grand masters, and everyone that has been present here on the platform. Gratitude to our divine breath. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Masters. Thank you,
Anna,
Aparna.
can you increase your volume a little?
I am on the highest, Aparna.
Okay.
I don't know why. Yeah. It's to the max.
We can't hear
Is it-
you actually.
Okay, now can you hear me now?
Yes, better. Yeah, you have
Okay,
to
yes,
stay
I think I
nearer.
was in meditation, yes, so my voice went a little bit.
Yes, yes. So,
Ma.
Masters, over to Malaji for her wisdom sharing for Satyamev Jayate Himsa Chodo Hamsa Pakadu. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Aparna. Before I start, I just like to share a little bit. Towards the end, when the African music came on, I saw all the elephants dancing, picking up their trunks, and just enjoying this divine music. And I could feel the energy just changing all over. So it was so, so amazing and so special. So thank you so much, Masters. It's now over a month that all masters have been coming onto the platform and they've been speaking and celebrating this ancient mantra from the Mandaka Upanishads, Satyameva Jayathe, which emphasizes the triumph of truth over falsehood. Truth will always prevail. And when we live by truth and integrity, we are living the values of Satyameva Jayate. So there was a little story that I would like to just briefly say. And this was when Buddha was residing in a monastery in Jetavana. So a group of wealthy merchants, they went all over the world searching for truth. And they were really, really restless. So they decided that they need to go in search of this truth, but they can only find this truth from an enlightened being. So they went off to find Master Buddha. And when they went there, Buddha was sitting under the Bodhi tree and he was meditating. And one of the merchants by the name of Sushil, he said to Buddha, Buddha, we have went far and wide to search for truth, yet we remain so restless. Can you please guide us and show us the way so that we can find this inner truth and we can be peaceful? So, when they looked at Buddha, they saw this divine presence, and his eyes were full of compassion. And then Master Buddha said, Blessed One, we have wandered far and wide in search of truth, yet your hearts remain restless. Truth is not hidden, yet it remains unseen by ignorance and clouded by attachment. It is like the moon reflected in still water. To see it clearly, one must calm the ripples of craving and aversion. So Buddha narrated a little parable about the blind man and the elephant. So a king invited several blind men to come and examine an elephant. So they got the elephant and some of the men went, one touched the leg of the elephant and he said, this is like a pillar. The other second blind man touched the tail of the elephant and he said, this feels like a rope. And the third blind man then went and touched the trunk. And then he says, this feels like a tree branch. So then each stuck to their own truths, their own perception of what they saw. And this led to many, many arguments because each one had a different perception. So in the same way, people grasp with limited truths based on partial truth. So Buddha said, true wisdom arises when one sees the whole, free from bias and delusion. So the merchants listened attentively and they asked Buddha, so how do we overcome this ignorance and see the whole truth? So Buddha replied, to see clearly, one must cultivate noble and eightfold path, which is right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. This path leads to the disassociation of suffering and the realization of ultimate truth. And then Buddha said, mindfulness and compassion. Begin by observing your own mind. Notice the cravings and the aversions. Arise and let them pass like how a cloud does in the sky. Cultivate compassion for all beings. For in understanding others, we understand our own selves. So the merchants started putting this into practice and they started transforming. And then they realized that wealth is not permanent. We have to let go. And the path to truth is within you. So, this is one of the stories that Buddha had related, and Buddha considered ahimsa as the foremost duty, which is dharma. Ahimsa paramo dharma, meaning that not only refraining from causing harm or injury to others, but also to our own selves. We must make sure that our conduct aligns with our conscience. Our conscience can never ever lie to us. Our conscience will always tell us what is right and what is wrong. And that, my friends, is Satya. Because that will never ever lie to you. And trusting your conscience, trusting this inner voice within you, will always tell you what is right again and what is wrong. And you know, we should always watch our thoughts, what we are thinking, how we should respond to people. So even in responding to people, we must not create any arguments. You know, they say between breath, in breath and out breath, there's a pause. So before we respond, we pause, we think about what we're going to say, so we don't cause injury to others and to ourselves. And that is truth, my friends. So there was another thing that led me onto this path. It was so amazing that when I wanted to speak on Satyameva jayathe, Himsa Chora Hamsa Pakro, I didn't know what to speak about because it's such a vast topic. And then I just sent a prayer to the Ascended Masters and to Patriji, and I said, what do I speak about? Please guide me. And it was so amazing that whatever I was thinking about, that is exactly the information that I managed to get. It just came so effortlessly. And you know, Masters, there's always a talk about karma. You know, what is karma? And people picture this cosmic judge handing out rewards and punishments based on our deeds. So what is the truth? This is a natural law of cause and effect. Simple and clear. Karma means action, and more specifically, intentional action. Every thought, word, deed, action that arises from intention plants a seed. And some seeds, they grow quickly, some seeds take months, some seeds take even years and many past lives. So, it is not controlled by anyone outside. or by faith. It is the natural unfolding of cause and result. So Buddha says that karma is not about punishment for bad behavior or rewards for good deeds. If that was the case, then life would appear transactional. So karma is about energy that we generate through our mental habits and choices. And if we sow seeds of anger, hatred, jealousy, we will definitely become unease because that is not our natural state. And things will happen to you so that you can come back to truth, come back to your true nature. That is why we should always think positive thoughts, think happiness, positivity, love, happiness. That is the energy we should give off. Because, okay, Master, let me give you an example, right? Just say accidentally you stepped on someone's foot and that person got injured, right? And versus another one where intentionally you hurt someone's foot. Now there are two different scenarios. But how does karma come about? It comes about by your inner motive. Whatever you create within yourself creates karmic imprints. So watch, think, remember that we always have to have positive truth. Remain truthful to yourself and always do things that are aligned to your true nature. And as soon as we move off and away from our true nature, we will definitely get reminded by going through these hard lessons so that we can align. So that is the truth about karma. Karma is not a cosmic scoreboard. Karma invites us to take responsibility for our own inner life. And you know, masters, when we join good company, enlightened beings, you eventually become enlightened yourself. And when we choose a path of positivity, of going back to your true nature, everything starts aligning and life becomes so beautiful. Because Patriji always says that we are not here to suffer. We are here to enjoy life, to enjoy this beauty that has been created, and to remember that we are not the body, we are not the mind. We are the soul. We are just here for a temporary time to learn, to experience, to make a difference, masters. Because once you radiate this truth, this love, this energy, you become attracted like a magnet, and people around you will share in this divine energy. Truth is also taking care of plants, of animals, of everything that this cosmos has. Everything is frequency, everything is energy, and that is truth. Nothing is outside of us. Everything is within us, and we can align this truth by meditation. And this is one of the easiest methods to go within and find who you truly are. So I would just like to say one life, one soul, one purpose. And why do souls incarnate on earth? Every soul is born to learn, to grow, and balance their past karmas. It carries a cycle of actions and consequences shaping its journey. Then what is this human life truly meant for? The ultimate goal of human life is to attain moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Among all beings, only humans can know this divine truth and unite with this inner divinity. We feed the body, we decorate the image, but the soul, forgotten. That's why earth is called Maya Lok. the realm of illusion. So what are we truly meant to do here? To become deeply aware of our true self, to love without ego, to act with truth, to clear the karmas that brought us here, all while staying conscious in a noisy world. Your real growth is not how much you earn, but how much ego you have burnt. But everything's about getting ahead. Ahead of what? Death meets everyone. The question is, did you meet yourself before it? This birth is rare. There is a purpose to your breath. The goal was never the world, but the freedom from it. What we must realize before it ends, realize that you came to clear your karma, awaken the truth, and merge back into the infinite. Don't hurt others. Live with self-awareness. Keep your hearts clean. And if we don't awaken, then what happens? Then life becomes repetition. Another birth, same lessons, same wounds, just a new face. Until you finally remember why you came. One life, one soul, one purpose. This is your rare chance. So masters, this is Satyameva jayathe. Let us see past the illusion. Let us go within ourselves, get back to our true nature, who we really are. And once we do that, we are in complete bliss. So masters, this is my message today. I've related this. I'm on my path also to finding my true inner self. I'm only an instrument here today to pass on this knowledge from all the enlightened masters. And you know, there's something that's coming through to me. I was many years ago, I was at the mandir, and we had a devotee that came through and was speaking. And he said to us, before you come into this place of worship, you leave your shoes outside. Why do you do that? That is to leave your ego in your shoes. You come as an empty vessel to soak whatever knowledge, whatever cosmic energy you are getting. Knowledge is everywhere, masters. We will soak all that, but let us get back to our true nature. Let us not chase the world, the materials that come with it, the desires. All that will fall into place once we find our true self. So thank you so much for having me here. I don't know if there's any questions, anybody would like to say anything. Aparna, would you maybe like to share? Brahmani, Master, Pavani?
Yes, Brahmani ma'am, would you like to share something?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Today, I have wonderful words from you, ma'am. Everything what you would say is absolute truth, and in a simple words, anybody can understand what is truth and how to follow. We came to earth just to burn our karma, to get out of the life and death cycle, to merge in the infinite. Final truth is that, yes, ma'am, we have to, in any lifetime, we have to do finally. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Master Brahmani. And you know, if I can just add as well, especially to our youth, you know, they are chasing, you know, their professions, chasing after material wealth. And, you know, always listen to our elders, to the wise ones, because they've experienced life, they've seen life, they know what life is about. Because at the end of the day, if you don't start early, you will never get to the end of the line. So to all our youth as well, please try your best to get and do whatever you need to do to find yourself. So once you have this peace within yourself, everything else flows as well. So with that as well, Master Brahmani, I'd like to invite all youngsters. This is a challenge to all of you to come on board. It's nothing difficult. Just have to follow your breath. That is all you need to do. There's no rituals. It's not about having religion. It's not about being a Christian or a Muslim or a Hindu. It's just about following your breath, because your breath is your master. Your breath, without breath, we cannot survive. We come with breath and we leave with breath. That is the ultimate truth. So with that, thank you so much. Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Brahmani ma'am. That was great. And yes, Malaji, so many good things you have spoken about. Yes, we have been listening consistently about the truth in various languages, other in spiritually and into this materialistic world, as you said, as you connected karmas to it. I am a little loss of words to say what lovely, simple communication we had today. It's all about self-realization. Truth is not about, we sometimes say, what is truth? Truth is all about not telling a lie. Sometimes many a times we lie to ourselves and we don't realize that this is the truth. We are afraid due to the fear of facing the reality, the satya, that we lie to ourselves, and you're very correct. Now we had to have a better realization and a better inner wisdom within us to move further in life. As you very well told the story of the elephant, it is always one of my favorite stories, is the way you look into from which direction you want to see is what you feel is the reality. Somebody sees the tail, somebody sees the ear, somebody sees the trunk, somebody sees the leg, and this is what is reality. This is what is the Satya. Now, as our message Patri sir has given us, Satyameva jayathe, let this truth prevail. It trims himsa chodo hamsa pakdo. One of the masters who had come onto a session says, if you hold on to your breath, automatically you will realize that you are changing yourself into a reality of being non-violent. You are becoming non-violent by nature. You are accepting realities, and that is your truth, which is your inner truth, which you'll realize. And once you realize your inner self or real truth, then you align with others beautifully, because then you start understanding what the other person is all about. It is easy to say in words, masters, but very, very time taking to be in this journey of spirituality. But yes, now I understand that our Adi Guru Brahmarishi Pitama Patriji had a very, very strong purpose, which is we have yet to know what it is all about. Right now, what I sense from those beautiful lines is that try to understand yourself, come together. We are so busy in our own worlds, looking into ourselves as well. Although we are saying, I'm working on myself, as we are working, we try to forget that we have to be together. That is also the point. Being in ourselves is not like forgetting the other self or other people. There's so many layers to this. Thank you once again. Thank you, Malaji. Kamini ma'am, Japan Niru.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్ మాలా మ్యామ్, ఎక్సలెంట్ మ్యామ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ అండి, చాలా బాగుంది మేడం. అలాగే ఆగస్ట్ 15న జరగబోయే ఈ సత్యమేవ జయతే హింస చూడు హంస పకడో కార్యక్రమానికి మీరు తప్పకుండా హాజరవ్వాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాం మేడం. థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం, వన్స్ అగైన్ థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ అండి. అలాగే ఈ ధ్యానం అనేది అందరూ కంపల్సరీగా చేయాలి మేడం, నిజంగా. థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
So that was
Thank you.
nice. Shut and speak masters today. You still have time of 10 minutes. So what we do is let's all connect into 5 minutes of meditation, and then we all connect ourselves and we all invite others to be part of this beautiful movement which we already has announced, ma'am has announced. 5 నిమిషాలు మనం ధ్యానం చేస్తున్నాం. మన దగ్గర సమయం ఉంది. ధ్యానం చేసుకొని తర్వాత మళ్ళీ మనం కంక్లూడ్ చేద్దాం. Is it okay, Mala ma'am, or do you have any
Yes.
message to convey?
No, but now we can go into meditation.
Right.
Perfect.
Without music, we will sit for meditation. Slowly and gently coming back to our body consciousness. Thanking our Adi Guru, Maharishi Pitama, Patriji, Brahma, Babaji, all the masters, all the kingdoms, pyramid masters. We thank you from the bottom of our heart. Slowly and gently, unclasping your hands, placing it on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Meditation, deep, silent, serene meditation process. I think nobody wants to come out of their meditation right now. బయటకు రావాలని లేదు కానీ మనం రావాలి. చాలా డీప్ గా ఉంది. సో the masters who have joined us right now, thank you so much for joining. But yes, Mamta ji has joined. Would you like to say something? Mamta Khare ma'am, has she joined? So master, yes. Hello Mamta ji. Would you like, आप कुछ कहना चाहते हैं? Would you like to say something? Okay. So, Masters, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, Malaji. From the land of Africa, Mala ma'am has joined us together with us for this beautiful vision, Satyameva jayathe, Himsa chodo, Hamsa pakdo. We would like to request Mala ma'am to join all the masters or who would like to meditate with us on that 24 hours Akhanda Dhyanam and for a better future of us tomorrow. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Mala ma'am. Thank you so much for your wisdom sharing, ma'am. Once again, I'm inviting you to attend the 24-hour Akhanda Dhyanam on 15th August. Satyameva jayathe, Himsa chodo, Hamsa pakdo. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes, masters. వీక్షించారు కదూ ఈరోజు అద్భుతమైన సత్యమేవ జైతే హింసా చోడో హంసా పకడో నాలెడ్జ్ షేరింగ్ బై మాలా మ్యామ్ చూసారు కదూ. రేపు ఇంకో మాస్టర్ యొక్క అద్భుతమైన జ్ఞానంతో మనం మళ్ళీ కలుసుకుందాం. అప్పటి వరకు సత్యమేవ జైతే హింసా చోడో హంసా పకడోలో ఎవ్రీడే మాస్టర్స్ ఇచ్చే అద్భుతమైన జ్ఞానాన్ని మధ్యాహ్నం 3 గంటల నుండి 4 గంటల వరకు సీనియర్ పిరమిడ్ మాస్టర్స్ తోటి, ఈవినింగ్ 6 to 7 యంగ్ మాస్టర్స్ తోటి జ్ఞానాన్ని తీసుకుంటూ మనం అద్భుతంగా ఉన్నతంగా ఎదుగుదాం. ఈ సత్యమేవ జైతే హింసా చోడో హంసా పకడో ఈ 24-hour అఖండ ధ్యానం మనం August 15th ఈవినింగ్ 7 నుంచి August 16th ఈవినింగ్ 7 వరకు 24 గంటలు జరుపుకోబోతున్నాం. దీనికి 48 కంట్రీస్ నుంచి 3000 మాస్టర్స్ గైడెన్స్ లో 1 crore పీపుల్ అటెండ్ అవ్వాలనేది పత్రిజీ దివ్య సందేశం. ఇందులో భాగంగా మనం అద్భుతంగా మాస్టర్స్ యొక్క జ్ఞానాన్ని అందుకుంటూ ఉన్నాం. మనం ప్రతి ఒక్కరం కూడా ఈ అఖండ ధ్యానానికి మనం అటెండ్ అవుతూ మన ఫ్రెండ్స్, ఫ్యామిలీ, కొలీగ్స్ అందరినీ కూడా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ పాస్ చేసి అటెండ్ అయ్యేలాగా చేద్దాం. ఈ అద్భుతమైన ప్రోగ్రామ్ ని సక్సెస్ఫుల్ చేసుకుందాం. ఎస్ మాస్టర్స్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆల్.